Oh, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Welcome us this morning to the morning market review. Good morning. Good morning. It's going to be a fruitful time, I believe so. So just stay tuned while we wait for a few other people to join us as we begin. Yeah. And while we are waiting, I believe we made money from yesterday's CPI. How many of us made money from yesterday's CPI? While we are waiting for others, can you just drop that in the comment section? We made money from yesterday's CPI. Okay. Okay. Wisdom. Wisdom made money. Oh, wow. That's beautiful. Gwenga made money. Wow, wow, wow. That's lovely. Do we have more other people? I think Wisdom made 100 and what, Seth? 100 and what? Wisdom. And your friend made how much? Your friend made how much? Hmm. Okay. Your friend made 38,000. Or is it you that made 38,000 and your friend made your friend made 38,000 and you made 100. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Yesterday was actually a profitable day as well. Okay. Oh, somebody said he made a little above 100,000. That's beautiful. Babalola, is it Babalola or Bablalol? Nuruddin, you lost money. What did you trade? What did you trade? Did you join the live session? Did you join the live session? Uh, okay. Okay. Why was people with 100K not allowed to trade the CPI? Wow. You were not allowed to trade the CPI. You probably have used a lot size that is bigger than your account size. So maybe next time, if you are going to be using that kind of lot size, make sure that you have a very good amount of money in your account. Okay, that's beautiful. Wisdom have answered as well. It says, I guess is because of the loss. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, so we go to the today's business. Um, we go to the today business, and um, I believe you have money in your account. So we are going to do some business today. Let's get to make some money as well. Let's get to make some money. I'm coming. Okay, so yesterday we had the PPI. Wow, 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 wow. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Um, Yesterday we had the CPI data drop from the US zone, and yeah, I can tell you a whole lot of people made money yesterday. A whole lot of people made money yesterday. Yeah, still have somebody that made 1.7 million, Some people made money yesterday. A whole lot of people. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Okay, let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. Okay. I hope we can all see my screen. So please help me to know if you can all see my screen. We can all see my screen. So yesterday, okay, good. Thank you. Thank you. Yesterday, we actually saw what happened on some of these instruments. Actually saw what happened on some of these instruments. Like you see that on this particular instrument where we're seeing here, this is AUD USD. This is AUD USD. And you see this is actually the effect of that news yesterday. This is actually the effect of that news yesterday. This particular candlestick you're seeing here, and it pushed up onto this place. Yesterday the dollar crashed. Yes, let me show you the dollar, the US indices. You will see it. Yesterday was bad for the dollar. It was bad for the dollar yesterday. Yesterday was bad for the dollar. You see that? See the push down in the dollar. Yeah. So dollar has been having a tough time this month. It's been having tough time this month. And this is actually because of the state of the economy. Because of the state of the economy, they have not really been doing well at the moment. And let me say this, that what was it called? There are a whole lot of things that is happening in the US zone at the moment. And there are a whole lot of things that is happening in the US zone at the moment. The economy has actually been struggling. I was actually gathering some news as to that US is in, they are $34 trillion in debt. They are how much? $34 trillion in debt. They are $34 trillion in debt. And that is big. That's so much for the economy. That's so much for the economy. And their debt to the GDP is the highest ever it has ever been. And this happened by, what's it called? Because of the unprecedented money printing, and it has actually caused inflation. And even the government is already admitting that they cannot fully pay the social security, starting from 2034. You understand now? That they cannot fully pay the social security starting for 2024. So, the last time US debt and GDP was near this level was during the Second World War. So there's something just wrong with the Biden administration. The economy has really been suffering. The economy has not really been doing well. There have been increase of interest rate. If you go back to history, you will see that Biden administration has actually been, this year they are actually looking at, just last year throughout, they were actually on how they could, just cut the they could increase the interest rate all through last year. They were just all through last year, increasing of interest rate, increase of interest rate. But this year, they were actually looking at that they are going to be cutting the interest rate cuts. But eventually, we are almost the half of the year and nothing has been done as regard that. The economy is not stable yet. So, and if the economy is not stable, they will not be cutting the interest rates anytime soon. In fact, there's analysts that actually said that we should not be expecting more than one interest rate cut this year. That is even if it is eventually possible that they are able to cut it, because if the inflation is still very high, they are still looking at bringing the inflation from 3 point something to 2 point. They have not been able to achieve that. And if they are unable to achieve that on time, they cannot cut the interest rates. The only reason why they can cut the interest rate is because the inflation, the reason for the increment of the interest rate, is actually because of the high inflation. And if they are going to reduce it, definitely there must be indication that the inflation is actually reducing. But eventually, what we are seeing at the moment, what we are seeing in the economy now is that the inflation is still not, coming down. The inflation is still not coming down. And we are seeing that on from US what's it called on US from US zone. That's actually been the reality at the moment. And you see what happened yesterday. Let me go to the news. Let me go to the news. Let me go to the news. I want to share my Forest Factory screen. I want to share my Forest Factory screen. Yeah. So sorry. I'm coming. Let's see. Okay. Just like what happened yesterday, we had the core CPI, the core retail sales, the CPI, monthly, and also the CPI yearly, the Empire State Manufacturing Index from the US zone, and also the retail sales month in month. So we saw those data that actually came out yesterday. As what we saw, as we know, we all know that what's this thing? What is the CPI? What does it measure? It's to measure the price of goods and services purchased by consumer, including food and energy. How much people pay in purchasing products, or also paid for services. Are we together now? How much people pay, the increase in they pick randomly, they do random picking to see, and that's actually what is tell. Now, currently, Nigeria inflation has actually increased more than 30 something. As against what it was as a last year April, when this administration came in, when we were having 11 point something. So now we have grown to 30 something. That means, and you can tell clearly that during the last administration, yes, the economy was not doing too fine, but the inflation was not the same as what we have now. We are already having, the price of things has increased drastically. Like, it was as if it just skyrocketed, and we are having a kind of very high price, hike in price of goods and even services at the moment. The same price they were, the same amount they were selling rice as at 2 years ago. I was still telling somebody last time that while I was in the university, then I go to buy rice, and I take very, at least when I buy half bag of rice at that time, it was still around maybe 2,000 or 1,005 or so then. But as against what we have today, as if you want to buy half bag of rice now, depending on your location, sometimes at least you cannot be buying anything less than 30 something thousand. You see that increase. So it's actually something that is also happening in the US zone, US economy at the moment. The price of goods and even services has increased, and the more people are actually purchasing things with very, let's say somebody that is buying things, a consumer went to buy something and the price is increased. The person also is offering a particular service, know so well that the person will also be bidding high. And as the manufacturer are spending more money on producing a particular product, then expect that the consumer as well will be purchasing it at a high price. The manufacturer will be selling it at a high price. That's what is happening. So it's also showing that, the economy of the US is kind of, from market expression might relief toward the US inflation and consumer spending print that change. So there are so many things that is actually going on in the economy of the US at the moment. So we just hope that they will be able to get out of it, even though that's what they have been projecting. That's what they have been projecting. One of the things that they were actually advised to do is that either they cut down the spending, and why, somebody may ask, why is US in this kind of state? Is accumulation of so many things over the years. You know that US have actually been giving so much support to Ukraine when the Ukraine and Russia war started, and that they were giving so much. They were pulling out of their resources and giving to Ukraine just to support Ukraine. against Russia. That cost them so much. Don't forget, that cost them so much. Now, the Israel war against the Hamas also started last year, and they are also giving support to Israel. During the COVID 2020, during the COVID, US actually gives so much palliatives to people in their country. And there are people that the government, they are kind of a government that they always want to be there for many people, most especially when they have something they are benefiting from them. So that is the accumulation of all of those things that is telling on their government. That's why they are in that debt. That's why they are going through that. So they are looking for ways to be able to, cut down some of those things. And that's why the Biden administration has actually increased the tax of US by, at the moment now, the increment of the tax has gone to like 90-something%. So one of the way that they actually projecting that they are going to be, they are going to actually pay the debt and also, bring the economy to stable is maybe cutting down the expenses. That means they are going to reduce the kind of support they give to people, and even inside. That's why the Social Security, they are actually saying that by year 2030 they might not be paying up to they might be cutting down 20% out of the money they were paying on Social Security to people. And also the another thing is increasing the tax, which Biden administration has been doing. How many of us will be happy that the government of Nigeria increasing the tax? That's what they're actually doing at the moment. So, but that's not our center of focus now. We are looking at how we can know. And I usually say something. There's nothing like bad news for this market. There's nothing like bad news. If the news is bad, you can make money from it. If the news is good, you can make money from it. Just pay attention. If the news is bad, you can make money from it. If the news is good, you can make money from it. Yesterday, the news was bad for dollar, and we made money. We made money, including myself. We made money from it yesterday. The news was good for dollar day before yesterday. That was PPI. We made money from it. You can see it here. All the data came out good. We made money from it. So either the news come out good or bad. The only thing is that know the right position to take when you want to actually trade in this market. That's the only thing that you need to do. Now, if you are actually very conversant with this news, immediately when this news dropped yesterday, we have like how many neutral news? Like 3 of them were neutral. They were neutral, almost the same as what was forecasted. The same as what was forecasted. But then how do I know? Now check here. This was what we have the previous time, right? 0.4. Then they forecasted that it's going to be reduced to 0.3, but it came out at 0.3. Then it's still bad. The fact that it's not on red does not mean it's not bad. It's still bad because it was lesser than what we had last time. And then the effect, they said the actual greater than forecast is good for currency. That's for people that are actually saying they want to know how to trade to make money from the news. Actual greater than forecast. Normally you are actually given a pending order in the CPI class yesterday to actually take advantage of, okay, if the reason you are given a pending order is that either is this good or bad, you make money. If he chooses to buy, you make money. If he chooses to sell, you make money from it. So that's what we had yesterday. And aside yesterday, going forward, maybe between today and tomorrow, there will not be any serious news like that from US. And some of those news that we'll be having are just medium impact news, except today by 1:30 p.m. when we'll be having the unemployment claim, which will be coming out today. The unemployment claim will be coming out today, and with what we are seeing here, there are every chances that the unemployment claim as well comes out not really good for the dollar. The unemployment claim might also come out not really good for the dollar. But then you can take advantage of it and make good money. So this morning, we saw that there's a news that came out from the Australian zone this morning. Their employment change and also their unemployment rate. The unemployment rate, we saw that their unemployment rate actually increased as again what they had the last time. It increased, which is actually showing that there are less people, that were employed the previous month. There were less people that were employed the previous month in the Australian zone, and because of this, when there are unemployment in a particular economy, it is not a good indicator of a good economy. So the effect of this that we are seeing, I'll be showing us on the charts very soon. So we're also expecting the unemployment claim from the US zone. Like I said earlier, we're expecting the unemployment claim and the building permits from the US zone, and also the, Fed manufacturing industry, manufacturing index, and also the industrial production So we're expecting that from the US zone today, but just expect very little volatility in the market today. There might be volatility by afternoon around 1:30 upward. There will be volatility, but expect little volatility from the market today. But then we can still take advantage of it. We can still take advantage of it in the market. So let's go to the charts. Let's go to the charts. Let's go to the charts. Yeah. Okay, beautiful. This is our chart. I'm going to AUD USD. We saw that AUD USD has actually done its best. AUD USD at the moment, if you want to trade AUD USD, you can actually take an instant buy on AUD USD at the moment. Let me go to 15-minute time frame. Yeah. So on AUD USD at the moment, so we are seeing, I'm coming. So these are the effects of that news that dropped in the midnight. These are the effects of that news that dropped in the midnight. We are seeing the effect of that news that dropped in the midnight. So, and then we are seeing a kind of a sharp retracement already happening at the moment. So for me this morning, I can actually enter an instant buy on AUD USD. I can actually enter an instant buy on AUD USD and take my profits around this zone. Take my profit around this zone, 0.66947, 0.66947. Instant buy on AUD USD, take my profit at 0.66947. Use a very good lot size on currency. If you want to make money on currency, use a very good lot size. So AUD USD this morning, that's my position on AUD USD. If you enter instant buy, by now, you should be in profit. You should be in profit. So that's my position on AUD USD. AUD USD, enter at the current price and follow it to that place where I put my pending, my take profit, 0.66947. 0.66947. That's on AUD USD. If you enter immediately when I said it, I believe you should be in profit by now because it's still going that direction. It's still going that direction. So AUD USD, buy and take your profits at that region. Yeah. So that's on AUD USD. Alternatively, but though my preference on AUD USD is buy, the reason we are actually seeing, we saw that this push down was actually because of the news that came out for them, which was not good. But then I'm seeing a kind that is going to retrace. It's going to retrace up here. It's going to retrace to this place before anything happen at all. It's going to retrace. Yeah, it's going to retrace. AUD USD is going to retrace. It's already doing that at the moment. So that is that on AUD, AUD US, AUD USD. So let me do Euro USD. Yes. So Euro USD, I'm looking at Euro USD that this is as well the effect of yesterday news. Check Euro USD on daily time frame. Now we can all see this move have been happening on Euro USD since when? Since last month. You can see that move that is happening on Euro USD on the daily time frame. And yesterday it was over bullish. It was over bullish. You see the candlestick. Let me zoom it for us. Let me zoom the candlestick for us. Man, see this. It was over bullish that yesterday. And I will actually go in on Euro USD for a pending order. Yeah, if you're actually a risk taker, the Euro USD is still very strong at the moment, because looking at the dollar index, you see that dollar index is very weak, is weak at the moment. So, and Euro USD used to do direct, like that, they do directly inverse to what the UX index is doing, what US index is doing. So, okay, yeah. A direct instant buy on Euro USD as well is a good one. An instant buy on Euro USD at the moment is a good one. Let's go to 15-minute time frame. However, if you do not want to go with that, you can actually put in a pending order for a sell around this zone. Pending order for a sell at 1.08720. 1.08720, 1.08720, and take your profit around this region. Yes, I'm not expecting Euro USD to fall that much. I'm not expecting Euro USD to fall that much, because it's already doing a kind of retracement, and I'm still expecting that it will go up. So yeah, so your TP should be at this particular level of, oh sorry, if it's able to break to this place, then take your profit around 1.08594. 1.08594. You don't necessarily have to wait for it to get your take profit before you close. If you actually put a very good lot size, with a little time, you should be able to make reasonable amount of money as your profits. Alternatively, you can actually wait as well for Euro USD to close above this particular place. Sorry, let me go to the 1 hour time frame. Yes, you can actually wait for Euro USD. Yes, if Euro USD is able to get to this place, then enter buy at 1.08852, 1.08852, and take your profits at the next resistance, which is 1.08931, 1.08931, 1.08931, 1.08931. That is my position on Euro USD. I believe we are getting it. Can we hear me? Help me to know if we can all hear me. I want to be sure. I said Euro USD. Euro USD. You cannot see it on my screen. I said Euro USD. My sell preference is a pending order, and you take your sell from 1.08714, 1.08714, and take your profit at 1.08594, 1.08594. Alternatively, Euro USD, enter for a buy at price level 1.08852, 1.08852, and take your profit at 1.08931. 3-1. Once you enter market, place a trade and your trade trigger, just calm down and let the market play out. No, the market works with people that are very patient. Many a times I've seen people that actually, yes, there is a need for you to look at market. There are sometimes you need to accept that you are taking some loss. But then before you actually do that, make sure you analyze the market and see where your this thing is going. Some of the time you need to reach out to your account manager to ask, oh, I'm on so trade now. What do you advise I do? What do you think is going to be the outcome of the trade? Should I close or should I just leave it? So doing that will also help you. So that's that on Euro USD. So we're also seeing that. Can you see that? Do you notice that Euro USD is almost doing the same thing with GBP USD? With GBP USD. It's almost doing the same thing with GBP USD. You see that? There's a retracement that's already happening. There's a retracement that's already happening now. So what are we going to do to this? We are going to enter for a sell at this particular level as well, a little above today's low, which is 1.26717, 1.26717, 1.26717. Even if this market today might actually do more of ranging before afternoon. Yes, 1.26717, and then you take your profit at 1.26563, 1.26563, 1.26563. Then somebody said you cannot hear me. I hope it's not your device. I'm only. Hello? Can we hear me? Somebody say you cannot hear me. Okay, thank you. All right, thank you. Okay, so enter your sell at price level 1. In fact, if you can enter your sell now on GBP. If you can enter your sell now on GBP. An instant sell. If you can enter your sell now on GBP. If you can enter your sell now on GBP. And take your profit at 1.26674. 1.26674. 1.26674. If you can enter your sell now on GBP. Enter your sell now on GBP. That's GU, GBP USD. Enter your sell now if you can. Then take your profit at 1.26674. 1.26674. If you can enter your sell now on GBP USD, and then take your profit at 1.26674 on GBP USD. On GBP USD. Then alternatively, you can put in for your buy stop at price level 1.26871, 1.26871, 1.26871, and take your profit at price level 1.26945, 1.26945, 1.26945, 1.26945. So that is my position on GBP USD. Yes. So I believe that's answer. So let's see what we can do on Um, yeah, let's see what we can do on GBP JPY. GBP JPY at the moment, well, if I'm going to enter for GBP JPY at the moment, I can actually enter for an instant sell. Can actually enter for an instant sell. Can actually enter for an instant sell. But then GBP JPY will still go up. It will still go up. This is where it's coming to. This is where it's coming to. This is where GBP JPY is still coming to today. It will still come there. So if you are somebody that love to trade in a way that, oh, let the market move very well, you can actually settle for that, you know, and look at how it's going to turn out. So this is where it's still coming to, you know, but then you can actually put your buy preference at this place. Once it's able to break this place, once it's able to break this place and come to around this place, that's 195.884, 195.884. Once it's able to get to that place, then enter for your buy and take it down to this place. Take it to 196. Take it to 196, 196.580, 196.580. Buy at 195.884. TP at 196.80. Now, I've said this before, you don't necessarily have to wait for you to hit your take profit before you leave the market. If you are trading currency, use a very good. I have people that traded currency yesterday. I'm telling you, only currencies. And you can make millions trading currencies if you have a very good capital. You can make millions. I've had people that traded currency. They use zero. I mean, they use 2 standard lots on currency on fundamental, and they were able to make very good amount of money. Have good capital in your account, you will enjoy trading. I have said this before over and over again. I've said this over and over again. That's one of the way to enjoy trading in Forex. One of the way to enjoy trading this market well is to have good capital in your account. I can tell you that. I can tell you as somebody that have first-hand information. I can tell you as somebody that have been in this system and I know what works. Do you understand? Many a times when people are actually saying I want to try, not many people can manage 50,000. Not many people can manage 100,000. Not many people can manage that amount, those small amount of money. Not many people. It takes a level of experience before you can actually, do things like that. Not many people. Not many people. Not many people can actually do that. Not many people can do that. Do you understand now? Not many people can do that. So just look at the market, have good capital in your account, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. So then our GBP JPY, if you are somebody that are actually looking at trading a long position, you can just put your buy here and take your profit here. But then if you are somebody that actually want to take advantage of the market now you can actually enter for your sell now. Like I think you should have even entered since, because I've mentioned it since. Then take your profit around this level. Take your profit around this level at 195.394. 195.394. Take your profit around that place. I have somebody asking for capital, like how much? Esther Oladele. That's actually depend on the instrument you want to trade. But at least if you want to trade indices, don't have anything less than 500,000 in your account. Don't have anything less than 500,000 in your account. Don't have anything less than 500,000 in your account. So yes, let's move to gold. Gold. Gold has been flexing. Gold at the moment is still buying. Can still enter an instant buy on gold. Instant buy on gold. Instant buy on gold. When you enter trade, just calm down. Just calm down. Enter an instant buy on gold and follow it to this region. At least from here to here should be able to give you something reasonable. From here to here should be able to give you something reasonable. See that? From here to here should be able to give you something reasonable. Enter instant buy on gold, like I've said. I believe people that have heard me should have entered. And then you take your profit at 2393, 2393.00, 2393.00, 2393.00. On instant buy on gold, TP at 2393.00, 2393.00. Yes, my position on gold this morning is a buy. So I'm expecting gold to buy. Gold will buy at least to this particular region here. That's what we are seeing. That's what we are seeing. Yeah. So, gold, buy gold. Buy gold. So, if you buy gold, you should be in profit now. If you buy gold, you should be in profit now. Okay, let's see DE40. How many of us love to trade DE40? DE40 at the moment, you see that DE40, if you check it on daily time frame, you see that it has gotten to all-time high and it's trying to drop. It's trying to drop a little. Then, if I were you, I would take advantage of that movement as it is now. Take advantage of that movement as where it is now, and then put in for a sell on DE40. Put in for a sell on DE40. Put in for a sell on DE40. We'll put in for a sell on DE40. Yeah. So, Robbie, I don't know why you're not hearing me. I believe everybody can hear me, so I don't know why you are not hearing me. DE40, like I said, if you check it on daily time frame, you'll see that it's actually been going up, going up, going up, going up. You see, I marked this place last time, and then it's actually done the whole business again by going back up. See what it's doing now. Let me show us this. Let me show us this. This another formation that we are seeing from DE40. Right? Yes. So you see what DE40 is doing now. See what DE40 is doing. So I'm expecting it to retrace a little before it push up. It already formed another higher high. It's already formed another high. Check it on what day or monthly time frame. You will see what I'm saying. That it's already gone. You see, imagine that somebody have put in money on DE40 from here. Okay, this is how many months? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's money. That's money. That's money. Okay, Gideon Okoroko, which one is already on profit? Which one is already on profit? So DE40 will be retracing a little. I'm expecting it to retrace a little. And then okay, DE40 is already on profit. So if you are on DE40 sell, like I said, you should be in profit. I think Gideon Okoroko just confirmed that for me now. So to be in profit, expect it to sell some more, at least to this region. At least to this region. Yeah. At least to this region of 18936.1, 18936.1, 18936.1, 18936.1. However, if you are somebody that you have good capital, like I said, you can still follow it down to this support. That's 18920.1. 18920.1. Yeah. D40 will sell. They leave it. So you see this particular candlestick here. This is a weak rejection here. This already formed something like a hangman here. So you see that. So it's going to drop. It's going to drop. So yes, Rally Trade has that a such platform, but then the name is Rally Trade. The name is Rally Trade. I don't know the one you are referring to. But the name is Rally Trade. I don't know the one you are referring to, but at least you can actually join our YouTube, WhatsApp channel. I believe you are on our WhatsApp channel. If you are on our WhatsApp channel, so that would be a very good one. Our WhatsApp channel is very, 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 very effective. Very effective. So that's DE40. DE40. My preference on DE40 is the sell. But alternatively, you can actually enter your buy at this level at 18969.3, 18969.3, and take your profit. Take your profit at 18995, 18995.7, 18995.7. But then I see DE40 selling late to this morning. I see DE40 selling late to this morning. See DE40 selling a little this morning. If you put in for a trade, leave your trade. So I think we have done GBP, we have done Euro USD, we have done AUD, we have done GBP JPY, we have done gold, and we have done DE40. We have done DE40 as well. Okay. Okay, I think the WhatsApp channel. So the link will be dropped, don't worry. The link will be dropped. The link will be dropped now. So if you have any okay. Okay. So now I've told you, put in a trade, leave a trade, let the trade goes in the direction where we projected that it's going to go. So let me do US 2000, then we close for today. Let me do US 2000, then we close for today. US 2000, then we close for today. However, this is if you do not have good capital on US 2000, don't trade it. US 2000 is very volatile, it's very profitable, but it's very volatile. Very, very profitable, and at the same time, very volatile. Very, very profitable, and at the same time, very volatile. So if you do not have good capital on US 2000, do not trade it. So then, in light of that, I will say this morning that I'm expecting US 2000 to do a little sell. I'm expecting US 2000 to do a little sell. I'm expecting US 2000 to do a little sell this morning. I'm expecting US 2000 to do a little sell. Yeah. So enter the sell. Enter the sell at the moment. So if it's actually close, okay, the WhatsApp channel has been dropped, so you can actually join through that. The WhatsApp channel has been dropped. The WhatsApp channel has been dropped. So then this way you are going to take your profit on US 2000. In fact, from here to here is a whole lot on US 2000. I tell you that is a whole lot. Then you are going to take your profit at this level, enter below this particular candlestick here. Enter here, take your profit here. If this particular candle is able to close bearish, enter sell on US 2000. If this particular candlestick is able, if this particular candlestick is able to close bearish, enter sell on US 2000. Enter sell on US 2000. Alternatively, alternatively, you can actually enter your buy above this particular candlestick, the previous one. Enter your buy above that place and take your profits at the resistance. Take your profit at the resistance. Take your profit at the resistance. Take your profit at the resistance. So on US 2000. So someone is asking, what is the capital range? What is the capital range? I believe that is for US 2000, right? At least if you want to trade US 2000, you should be having $1 million in your account. You want to be trading, because US 2000, if you are looking at it per pips, the value is going to be giving you. I've had someone that actually placed trade on US 2000, and the person was the profit was reading in hundreds of thousands. And before I know that, this person was already on 9 million profits on US 2000. Yes, US 2000 has actually, it's one of, out of all the indices, US 2000 is one of the instruments the indices that give high profits, but it is very, very volatile. So at least you must have a very strong capital to be able to carry it. A very strong capital to be able to carry it. A very strong capital to be able to carry it. Because if there is a little retracement, your money can go. Then there's every possibility that little retracement happen, and then the money later goes in your advantage. So can later goes in your favor. But then you have been clear out of the markets. So that's why you need very good capital to be able to trade US 2000. To trade US 2000. So I think that is that on this instrument. So I think that is that on this instrument. I don't know if we have anybody that want to ask anything briefly before I close. If you have anybody that want to ask anything briefly before I close. Anything briefly before I close. So yes, as to don't unmute your mic, just drop this thing for me. Okay, drop the message for me.
Gold is still selling.
Don't unmute your mic. Just drop the message for me. I will respond to it. I will respond to it. Gold is not selling. Gold is not selling. Gold is still pushing up. The strength on gold is still very bullish. So I don't know how you got your gold is still selling. This is the strength on gold. And you can see already here that there is a moving average here that is already, it has rejected the price on the previous candlestick. It has already rejected it again on this particular candlestick. So I don't know where you got your gold is still selling. So the fact that market is like this does not mean that it's coming down. This moving average is rejecting the price. So expect gold to still push up. It's based on analysis. It is based on analysis. So, yeah, somebody is asking a question that's, D40 is still coming down now. Is it here? Is it here now? You have seen the rejection. The rejection has happened like how many times? 2 times. When you place a trade, be patient with market. Just be patient with market. Eh? You are saying, what do you advise for 1:30 p.m. fundamental? So for 1:30 p.m., we'll be having a live session as well in the afternoon. There is always a live session in the afternoon, every afternoon. There's always a live session in the afternoon. So uh you expect that to still cover up for that. So somebody have a trade that is still running in loss since yesterday, Euro USD on sell. What do you advise? That's a big loss. You should have closed the trade more earlier. There is a particular retracement that happened after that news yesterday. That was by 3 o'clock when the Fed chair actually gave his speech yesterday. There was a retracement that happened. You should have reached out to your account manager to ask for his or her kind advice on that. That trade should have been closed. You can see that Euro USD is coming down. It's coming down at the moment. It's coming down at the moment. Euro USD is coming down at the moment. So I'm expecting there should be a retracement. You can actually wait for the little retracement. This was the retracement I was talking about. I believe you can see my listing. This is retracement I was talking about. This red candlestick in the middle of these these two. So at least here yesterday, you should have been able to close your trade, that Euro US. However, you can still leave it for, I think, Olusegun. I don't know what lot size you used, but at least you can still leave it. It should be able to cover uh cover up. So I've told you, don't say anything, just drop message for me. You don't need to do this thing. Just drop message. Don't worry. I will not give you a chance to talk like that again. It's because I asked for question. That's why. So we've come to the end of the class this morning. So leave all your trades, let them go in the direction. Leave all your trades, let them go in the direction. Leave all your trades, let them go in the direction. So gold is forming lower high. So you should know that if a particular trade is forming lower high, then it's going to do what? It's coming down. It's coming down. D42, that's what you are seeing. It's retracing. So it's coming down. I've given D40 TP. I've given D40 TP. The people that are saying D40 is on loss, I hope you have seen now. This is your gold that you're shouting is on loss, is on loss. I hope you are seeing that it's going up back. I hope you are seeing that. People that are shouting D40 is on loss, is on loss. I hope it's back to profit now. Mr. Gbenga, you can see that route. So when you put a trade, patiently wait for where the market is going to. You don't, no. Markets will actually do some, even on gold now, gold is going up again. So don't rush the market. Patiently wait for markets to play out. If you have done your analysis, well, T40 is on profit. So it's on profit. Patiently wait for markets to play out. It's just people that are putting for AUD USD. I hope it's on profit, because some of you have sent message to me. The AUD USD, is it not it now? Is it not on profit? Are we still going up? AUD is still going up. Yeah. AUD is still going up. I don't know where that person put in. AUD that I give you is on profit now. Maybe you did not enter on time, but I know that AUD, you can see this is the candlestick. And you see that it's still going up. This is where I put my take profit. So the afternoon session is still the same time. I've told you, don't just send a message to me, please. So AUD is still going up. Then I don't know where you actually got your this thing from. DE40 is on profit. AUD is on profit. Good. Which other instrument did we do that is on profit. So we are on profits. Gold, just calm down and look at gold. Gold will go up. So leave gold. Gold is just dancing. You can see this thing here. It will go up. So that will be the end of our class this morning. I've even taken more than the time so that I'm supposed to use. So I'm already 3 minutes. So if you enter any trade that I have given you, wait for it. I still repeat, many of you are not patient. You are no, at least before you markets, you know there is something called market cannot be going in one direction except there is so that's the end of today's class, and then we see what we do later in the afternoon. Do well to join the afternoon session, and also if you do not have very good capital in your account, do well to, like I've said, it is actually a very good one when you have good money in your account. It helps you to be able to trade comfortably. You don't close trade anyhow. I have opened a trade before and I was in a loss of around 800,000. Are you getting me now? But because of I have analyzed the market, I left the trade. Guess what? I closed that trade on a profit of close to 1 million. Do you understand? So when you have a good capital, you trade comfortably. So, just take this from me. Reach out to your account manager. Some of you that are having 200,000 or 70,000, 150 in your account, and if you want to make good money in this market, believe me, you need good capital. You cannot, it's just like somebody that is driving a vehicle. You are driving a what's it called now? You cannot compare somebody that is driving 6 plug with 4 plug. You cannot compare that with 8 plug. The speed will be different when they get to main express, so that is just it. So do well to take advantage of some of the things that I've said, and I believe that you are going to enjoy it, so oh, Judith, you're asking a question. Normally, there are some of my trade I don't post stop loss for. Don't copy me. It's because of the capital I'm having in my account. People that are saying good, is gold in profit now? I want to know before I leave. Is gold in profit now?
It's just coming up small.
Somebody is already telling me that it is in profit.
It's in profit.
So be patient with market. Market is not no. It's not approached in a way that DE40 is DE40 in profit. DE40 good. Somebody is already giving me, I think the person has already taken his profit on gold. Gold is already on profit of, so beautiful. DE40 profit is profit. So focus on the markets. Don't rush it. With good capital, you are good. So thank you so much for your time. Yes, my name is Anu. Have a wonderful day and a profitable day. Bye.
Can I get your number, sir?
My number?
Yes.
Why do you want to get my number? You have an account manager now.
But for advice, that's why.
You have an account manager. Anyway, let me give you my number. So
okay.
090 2340
2340
9518.
9518. All right, thank you, sir.
Monica, message me on WhatsApp. I believe message me on WhatsApp. I say, Mr. Anubai. All right. Take care.
Let's start with the nation. Government's worth 28,000 naira of the new minimum wage talks. 530 CNG buses for deployment in Lagos, Oyo, Kwara, FCT, and others. Marginal 0.49% rise in inflation rate raises hope. WAEC to begin CBT in Wasi. UI, extensive here. Even charge of companies of Unary Google have 70. Only society takes time, says where they were totally federal government supposed to be 610,000 they consider wage. Everybody say what we can get. That means state government, federal government, organized by federal government 48,000 naira. He said lower than what federal government workers do, 7,000, and that 7,000 as 30,000 as mandated by law, 12,000 allowance, 5,000 award that federal makes up the total package federal workers. The organized private sector now part are proposing 4,000 naira, saying that already lowest that they pay the organized private sector is 78,000. And so everybody shall not find an agreement. So the minister for information and national orientation and the yesterday is that media organizations are to be granted access to single-digit interest rate loan from banks.
Circumstances of how this happened. It's another reminder of lives that are at risk in Gaza and the threat that is still posed to the Palestinian population there as the IDF returns to areas that it had previously safe. And that is why there is growing discussion of how successful, how sustainable Israel's military strategy is now in Gaza, what its aims are, what its chances of success are, and what plans for Gaza are.
Yeah, you've been talking about the fact that it's been on the front page, really gathering momentum discussion within Israeli politics, the Israeli government about this issue.
Yes, we've got open criticism and challenge to the way Benjamin